Borderline personality disorder. Sad balms. This is when you're going about your day, everything is normal. Then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I refer to it as a balm. That's how it feels. It feels like a balm of emotion has gone off inside of me. This isn't just a little surge of emotion, it's very powerful. When I'm struck with these sadness bombs, I go to the depths of despair. Instantaneously. Crying is always usually involved. I carry onions on me just so I can always say that I'm cutting onions. I wonder if there's any scientific reason for this. Is it some kind of hardwiring in my brain that doesn't function as normal individuals would function? In that case, medication might be able to take care of it. They say there's no medication for borderlines, though. They claim that we don't have a chemical imbalance, that we have a thought imbalance. The way we perceive things, our thought process is what's broken, and there's no medication that can fix your thoughts. Well, if that is true, then where do these sadness bombs come from? Is my subconscious just in a state of sadness and it takes a while for my consciousness to realize it? Why am I ever happy, actually? Or in a state of not being sad? There's so much to be sad about in the world. We as human beings do a really good job of burying our heads in the sand and pretending like everything is great. I should be sad 24 hours a day, just with the state of the world. The needless killings, the fact that everybody's got to struggle.
Just bury your head in the sand and wait for your fucking prom.
I should care about people so much that it would bring me sadness. But I don't. I generally don't think about other people at all. I'm very self-centered. I think a lot of us are. But then again, how could we not be? We're raised to be self-centered. We're raised to only care about ourselves. We're conditioned to be that way. It's not surprising that we are. The world would be a much better place if we all cared about each other. Even half as much as we cared about ourselves. If we cared about everybody just half as much as we care about ourselves, the world would be a better place. That answer is so simple, so easy. Just care about everybody half as what you care about yourself. The world we would live in, if we all did that, is better than anything we could possibly imagine. Yet, being such a simple, easy thing, I don't think we'll ever reach that promised land. Well, I hope we do. I fear that we won't. Since we are so selfish, since we do care only about ourselves. The fact that it's hardwired into us from a very young age, we're programmed to only care about ourselves. You know, one of the big programmings that we have is to think that poor people deserve to be poor, that poor people are lazy. I even fall for this one. This programming is so ingrained in me, which is incredibly craziness. I've been homeless. I was never homeless because of laziness. My laziness has never changed, regardless if I have a home or not. We always blame people too. Like, no matter what's going on in your life, you're 100% responsible. If you're doing good, it's all because you worked hard. If things are bad in your life, it's because you're a failure and you've screwed things up, or you haven't worked hard enough. We never take into consideration all the outside factors that play into these life situations that we get ourselves into or find ourselves in. When I was homeless, it was always, well, it wasn't always, just situational. A lot had to do with the situation. Definitely wasn't laziness. While I was homeless, I met a lot of homeless people. A lot of their things have been situational. Also, a lot of people that just don't want to be slaves to the whole capitalistic system. Now that is for an entirely different video, though. This is about sadness. And sad bombs, how we should care about others, how we don't, and how even I, as much as I know the world would be a better place if I cared about people half as much as I care about myself, I still find myself judging others, like the homeless, thinking they're lazy, they just didn't work hard enough, even though I've been right there with them. That's how deep this programming is. It just makes me wonder how much stuff, how much of the way we think is all been instilled in us from the time we were born to believe certain ways. We believe certain ways to benefit others, usually to our detriment. Instead of feeling compassion and wanting to help those that are less fortunate than us, we look at them with disgust, think that they are lesser than us. They're not, they're lazy, so they're not equal to us, which is a very bad way of thinking. So maybe that's why I get these sad bombs. Every once in a while I just realize that and it makes me incredibly sad. Or it's chemical. Or I just shouldn't be smoking into the world marijuana cigarettes before filming. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. If you've not yet checked out my Patreon page, you don't know what you're missing. Here's what you're missing over on Patreon. We have sent you a raping form enclosed. That would be this one here, which I got to fill out as the raping form. Boy howdy, yes sir. There's that and so much more. Please check it out. The link is in the description below. Until next time, keep on keeping on.
I hope you got your shitting pants on. Your shitting pants. I hope you're wearing them right now. 'Cause you are about to shit your pants. Because I want to play my dick is bigger than yours.
Hospa! Leffy! Oh, Hospa!
Woo!